Greetings, I'm Mr. O'Neill, and I teach English language arts online for Stride K-12. I also coach chess and a few other esports online for Stride K-12. And I am streaming on Twitch, but if you're watching on YouTube in the future, then I hope you're having a good day. And it's December 24th, 2025. We can have some leftover turkey from dinner. 325. This is an engine, of course. And we'll see how they play. I'm obviously expecting to win this, but as we get to more advanced bots, it'll be more difficult. Oh wow, sometimes the 300 elo bots don't even move their bishop when they get attacked like that, so that's already decent. Oh, never mind. That's just a hanging bishop. It will get harder. Seeing your knight wants me to want to hurl, I won't let this rook go to waste. Interesting. Ooh, that's cool. The pre-moves are purple. I like that. It's getting close. Good game. Let's go to a new bot. One that's a little bit more difficult. So we got all 3 stars for leftover turkey. Let's try Ghost of Games Past. Then we'll have Frosty the Snowman. The abominable Chessman. That'll be tough. And then Cabana Santa will be impossible. So this could be our last win. Well, I should beat Frosty, in theory. So if we go 3 and 2, that'll be pretty good. So maybe they're trying for a King's Indian. That's what it looks like. Memory is so slippery. 456th bishop move. So now we need to get some pressure on that knight. Yeah. I think this is going to be okay. There we go. pawn is hanging. This is why you don't want to exchange the bishop for the knight so early, because this pawn is hanging now. Although, hold on a second. I need a castle first because my pawn on g2 is also hanging. Okay. Oh, good move. I did not see that. That's why it pays to have good board vision. Okay, so this is completely winning. Yeah, because the issue is if the king moves, then my queen is coming here. And that's checkmate. So that's the only way they can prevent checkmate without using their queen to block. Okay, so this should be winning. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. So the rook wants to come to c7. We can pick up some more pawns. Except not, since the king's defending now. Although now we could do this. Let's see, rook to a8 is a little bit of a threat. No, I guess it's not, because I still have this. Ooh, that's an interesting sacrifice. So now I'm going to get a queen. That was probably not the move that they wanted. Next game should be more difficult. It's getting close. There we go. Apparently it was the 12,396 best game of all time. So there you go. Ghost of games past. Nice. Oh, I did have a brilliant move? What was my brilliant move? That's interesting. How did I have I did not think I had a brilliant move. Ah, D takes on. Yeah, because I'm temporarily giving up material. So this was an unintentional brilliant move. Was there a better move? Oh, C6. I thought about that, but it didn't make sense to me. Because after C6, oh, the pin. The pawn can't actually take. So the knight has to sacrifice itself. Because this is a threat. Because the bishop is covering. Interesting. I totally forgot about that pin. It's like, let's say there's let's say like they try to undermine this somehow, then oh, this is just checkmate. So yeah, threatening checkmate. Wow. So then defending checkmate, C7 check. Yeah, that's a threat. And then it's a smothered check. So you have to take with the queen. And then you're losing your queen because of the bishop. And you don't want to, and then this is you got to defend against this threat, this checkmate threat somehow, and you can't take because of the pin. Wow. This is why it's good to analyze your games, even when you win. Interesting. Okay, so let's play the next bot. We have Frosty the Snowman. A London system, what I usually go for. Although that's at the very least creative. I haven't seen this response to the London system before. What if I try to... That's a little bit risky. I was thinking H4, but... I guess the bishop just wants to go back to F4. I can take, but I'm losing a central pawn. So I think it's better to reinforce the center. And also opens up the light squared bishop. Yeah, that's a pretty decent move. But I still have this. And the knight doesn't have any immediate threats. And this makes it difficult to activate my bishop. So my light squared bishop because of this. So now I need to slide my bishop back. Ah. So we can block with the knight, but then there's knight here. I can block with the pawn, but then I'm losing a pawn on the exchange. And then I'm losing a rook potentially too. I think I have to move my king. Because if this, there's this, this. If I block, I'm losing my rook. And if there's this, then there's this. But then I can just slide my queen over. But then they have discovered checks. No, they don't, because my rook is still blocking. Oh, but then they can just go back. I think I'd be okay. Well, let's see. Block here, here. If they take, then they're pinning themselves. If they go back, I guess we can try this. Okay, that was a close one. That could have been a lot worse. Okay, so now this pawn needs to be defended. How do I defend this pawn? This way. I can take with check, in between move. The king is pretty vulnerable here, so the knight's not threatening too much though. Ah, good move. I wish there was a way to get more pressure on these dark squares. See, my bishop's not going to get trapped, right? So here, 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 here. Could be... they're trying to go after that pawn, I see. That's a good move. Hopefully it's not some repetition. Wait, there's bishop b6. Is that checkmate? Bishop b6? Wow. Oh, I didn't see that. How did I not see that? I can't believe I missed that. I should have known better. This is rough. This is rough. Oh, wait. I actually might have something here. So, bishop f7 check. How does this work? This is a threat. That's actually checkmate. So I have to take the pawn eventually to avoid checkmate. Oh no, that's still checkmate. Oh no, I can still slide the king over here. Not quite checkmate. I'm not sure what the continuation is, though, because check, this is forced. Let's see. Check, here, 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 what's black's best move? I messed this up really bad. Frosty the Snowman has ice in their veins. Assuming they have veins. Okay, let's think about this. I think we have to go for it. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but here, 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 some move, check, bishop can always take from behind. What if I take? Okay. So this is checkmate. So we have to defend. That's checkmate. No, it's not, because my bishop's defending. Advance the pawn. I think it's my only move. It's definitely not looking good. Oh. It's checkmate. Oh, not quite. Yeah. Man. That was tough. I think we can beat Frosty. Pretty sure we can beat Frosty. Frosty, I blundered a bishop, and if I don't blunder that bishop, I probably win. I thought I had mate, and it was just a blunder. See, I have this. That looks pretty good. There goes the queen. See, I knew we could beat Frosty. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of work. Knight wants to come to c5. Now the rook wants to come in. Now the knight definitely wants to come in. No checking tricks. Oops. I think we're still okay though. All right, we finally beat Frosty. There we go. Let's do the next one. 1825. This is going to be a tough one. Abominable snow chessman. I keep wanting to say snowman. It's abominable chessman. I would have beat Frosty the first time had it not been for the bishop blunder. I thought I had checkmate and I just blundered my bishop away. Nice try. Okay, so now they have some extra central pawns, which is a little tricky, but I think we can make it work. Okay, so I think this will be okay. And now the plan is this. Weakening the center. Let's do it. Although there is this. So if there's this, I could just kick away. I think it's okay. Oh, but then I'm weakening this. Yeah, but the knight's covering. Should be okay. Let's give it a shot. So we want to take here, I think. Well, yeah, outside pawn for center pawn. So that makes sense. But then I have an isolated pawn here. That's a good move. I think I want to push. And if takes... How do we want to do this? Oh, there's this. That actually looks really nice. Let's do it. Because their bishop's underdeveloped. So now I can win a pawn, but it ruins my pawn structure. I think I'll still be okay. And their pawn structure is damaged too, so... I could end up losing this pawn eventually back, but... Although the bishop is going to come in to reinforce. This is a threat. So we have to slide over. But... Takes... That's scary. I mean, there's takes. Take with check. No, I can't because of the bishop. Queen's covering here. Everything's covered. I mean, there's this. Then my rook can come over. I think I'm okay. But then I'm losing my pawn. We can give it a shot. I don't know what else to do, honestly. That's a tricky move. Because now I'm losing my knight. And my bishop's also being attacked. This guy's just good. So it's takes. And then I guess the bishop has to go here. Or we could move the bishop to b5 right away. But then the knight's going to take the bishop and I can't retake because of the pin. Yeah, I guess we have to do it that way. That's tough. pawn's also hanging. It's just a hard position. Wait, now there's queen here with check. They go back. I don't think it's enough for perpetual. I mean, technically it's an even position now. But they have a passed pawn on the d file. I wish I had an extra tempo. It makes no difference if the rook is on d6 or d8. What if the bishop came to c6? That wouldn't quite work. Actually, the bishop wants to be on... No, c5 wouldn't work either. I could threaten c5 now. The problem though is here, here, here. Takes with check. I'm too slow. It just looks really bad. Here. I mean, it might be okay. Okay, let's calculate. Let's calculate. So maybe the other rook would be better. It might work better if we use the other rook. Let's give it a shot. It's not what I wanted. c5 doesn't work anymore. I mean, I can't even do this stuff because try to dislodge the bishop. The bishop's going to go back. Why are they sacking the bishop? And then what about this stuff? So so let's calculate. So there's this. Then I'm assuming this. Then there's this. Then there's this. And double attack here, so... And then my queen can't come in here anymore. So this rook needs to stay here. Oh, there's a double attack on c1. I just now saw that. How did it take me that long to see the double attack on c1? So I need to take this way first. Oh, but then the bishop can take backwards. I felt like I had to do that, though, because of the double attack on c1. But now there's this. Which was my original idea in the first place. Because I'm defending this and also attacking this. And there's the pin. It's really tricky. Ah. So now, take with check. This is forced unless they want to lose a rook. And then I'm going here. This looks really good. I'm on a slippery slope here. The abominable chessman knows they're in trouble. I think I may have got them. Which is revenge for my embarrassing loss to the 1300 bot earlier. I think the move is bishop takes. And if they try to block, then I'm taking again, and then this just opens up more nasty stuff. So I think bishop takes is the move here. They're just going to sacrifice their queen. Now I can go for this. Let's see. What happened to my game? No! Oh no. What just happened to my game? Did I just lose my game? I think I just lost my game. Oh, whew. That was a close one. Did anybody see what happened there? I don't know how I almost lost my game. That was crazy. I must have hit the back button on accident. So, rook to c1. Right? I mean, the bishop has to move, and then the rook's coming into c7, and that's all she wrote, right? Taking advantage of the pin. That's what I'm seeing. Now you got this, double attack, still have the pin. Still have the pin. Okay, don't have the pin anymore, but now I can just take. 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 Oh. Take. Take. There we go. Looking good. Wow, that was a good game. And I beat him the first time too. Okay, now we'll play against the really tough one. So now I can go 4-1, which is much better than I expected. I guess 4-2 if you count the loss earlier to the 1300 player. So I'm not going to do anything too crazy here. I'm just going to let them beat me. But I'm going to put up a fight, but it's going to be difficult. Interesting. Tricky as well. Oh, I didn't even see that. I was worried about I was so worried about this that. Okay, I resign. Yep. Okay. I was so worried about I'll show you what I was worried about. I was worried about this because the pawn's not being defended, and obviously the bishop's covering. So I guess what I should have done is this. Oh, this is completely winning for black already. That's still an inaccuracy because of bishop e4. It's crazy. So now you're threatening to ruin my pawn structure. So queen e2. Oh, I guess it would have been more accurate to go like this. But still bishop e4. Rook, yeah. So now I'm threatening to win 2 minor pieces for the rook. Bishop takes on f3. I think I have to take with the pawn here. Yeah, I have to take with the pawn. And knight goes back to e5. And ruined my pawn structure. But it's still theoretically an even game. Yeah. Would have been tough. All right. Have a good night, everybody.